Marshall County Fiscal Court to order January 5th, 2018. Got it. We have no guests under correspondence. Lacey, out of the Economic Director's Office, is going to be having a baby here pretty soon, so she's going to be going on maternity leave. And one of the things that we had discussed with Josh's office was having Desiree fill in for her while she was gone. It's going to be several weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Really, we don't know how long it's going to be. But we have a rate of pay for Lacey at $13, and we were going to have Desiree fill that position at a rate of pay about $9 while she's on maternity leave. But we would just need approval to do that from the fiscal court.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The Industrial Park Board members, just to update y'all from the last meeting, I advised I had 2 names to fill in, and I met with Mac McDonald and Treston Smith, and those are the last 2. So the board, we're going to try to meet next week to officially swear them in, and that way the board can start moving forward on electing their officials. That was just to update y'all on that. And then under correspondence, I'm just going to read this. This is, where's it at here? This is a Rhodes Scholar. We have a Rhodes Scholar among us. Wendy actually graduated from the 2017 class, but I'm just going to read this. This is actually from the technology transfer news flash letter that they put out. The Technology Transfer Program is proud to announce the graduation of 165 Rhodes Scholars and 144 Rhodes Masters. They joined the 2,867 Rhodes Scholars and 2,179 Rhodes Masters who have already completed the program. These dedicated men and women attended classes covering a variety of topics, including drainage, low-cost roadway safety improvements, and leadership skills. Rhodes Scholar graduates attended 54 hours of training, and Rhodes Masters attended an additional 42 hours. Graduations were held in December at Rough River Dam State Resort Park and Embassy Suites in Lexington. You can go on their webpage and see graduation photos. But we wanted to congratulate the candidates and the graduates, and so we wanted to acknowledge Wendy in her accomplishments. Thank you. I know she's bad.
Brad,
All
how
right.
come graduation
Speech.
photo
I was getting ready to pull it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it right now.
And then under correspondence, notice of decision of state local debt officer. I'm just going to read this to you. This is from the Department of Local Government. Notice of decision of state local debt officer. I'm enclosing a copy of my decision approving the Marshall County loan with Kentucky Rural Water Association Finance Corporation, Marshall County Sanitation District improvements, in aggregate principal amount not to exceed $625,000. The net proceeds of the loan will be used by the county to finance the cost to make extensions, additions, and improvements to the Marshall County Sanitation Districts 1 and 2, with funds provided to the county by the Kentucky Rural Water Association Finance Corporation. Record of this decision should be made in the minutes of the next meeting of the Marshall County Fiscal Court in accordance with KRS 66-310. Sincerely, Sanda Donahue. This is decision of state local officer. The state local debt officer, having considered the entire record in this matter, including the findings of fact, conclusions of law, and the recommended order of the administrative hearing officer dated December 14th, 2017, with response thereto filed and being otherwise duly advised, it is hereby ordered that the findings of fact, conclusions of law, and recommended order of the hearing officer be hereby approved, ratified, and incorporated herein as part of this decision. The state local debt officer approves and adopts the findings and recommendations of the hearing officer as his own. Marshall County Fiscal Court's petition to enter into the Marshall County loan with Rural Water Association Finance Corporation, Marshall County Sanitation District improvements is approved. Date dated at Frankfort, Kentucky, this 20th day of December 2017. Sandra Donahue, Commissioner and State Local Debt Officer. Appeals right. Any decision of the State Local Debt Officer may be appealed in accordance with KRS Chapter 13B. Additionally, a decision by the State Local Debt Officer approving or disapproving the county's proposal to issue bonds may be appealed under KRS 66310, Section 6 or 7. KRS 66310 6 states in pertinent part as follows: within 30 days after the date of the decision by the State Local Debt Officer approving the county's proposal to issue bonds, any interested party or taxpayer of the county may appeal to the Circuit Court of the county proposing to issue the bonds. KRS 66310 Section 7 states in pertinent part as follows: a county proposing to issue bonds may appeal a decision of the State Local Debt Officer disapproving the issuance of the bond by filing a complaint with the Franklin Circuit Court within 30 days after the date of the decision. Let's see, old business. Approve the minutes for December 19th, 2017.
Approve the minutes, Judge.
Second.
Those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Ordinance 2017-16 budget amendment, second reading.
Ordinance 2017-18. This is really small, so I'm going to do the best I can. An ordinance relating to the annual budget and amendment thereof, whereas the County of Marshall has received additional funds, now be it ordained by the Fiscal Court of Marshall County that Section 1, the annual budget for fiscal year 2017-18 is amended to increase revenue accounts, franchise tax, $16,996.64, insurance claim reimbursement for the sheriff, $16,477.63, miscellaneous general revenues, $4,597.20, road signs, $140.25, road maintenance, $3709.85, road department surplus equipment, $43,985.31, insurance claim reimbursements, road, $2,862.35. Yeah. Miscellaneous road revenues, $14,818.22, interest income road, $746.99, contract with other counties for inmates, $6,897.60, miscellaneous jail revenues, $4,351, Delta Regional Authority grant, $177,870.48, interest income, occupational tax administrator fund, $2,028.35. And that's a total of $295,134.38. So therefore, we're increasing expenditure accounts, the sheriff's auto expenses repairs, $16,477.63. Reserves to the general fund, $21,593.84. County paid paving, $50,200. Road department equipment, $16,062.97. Jail food, $10,901.11. Delta Regional Authority grant, $177,870.48. Reserves for Occupational Tax Administrator Fund, $2,028.35, for a total increased expenditures of $295,134.38. Section 2, the amounts added to the revenue expenditure counts in Section 1 are for general purposes, approved, governmental purposes. What did I say? No. Approved by the Marshall County Fiscal Court on the 5th day of December 2017. Approved as to form and classification the 20th of December 2017 by the State and Local Finance Officer. And then we're approving it today.
Is there a motion?
Motion to approve the budget ordinance.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Under new business, the sheriff's budget and deputy hire for 2018.
All right, the estimated budget for calendar year 2018 for the sheriff's office. Receipts would be $1,413,625, and the disbursement back to the fiscal court would be the same, $1,413 and $1,413,625. Just need the approval of the court on that, please.
Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
And on our deputy hire pursuant to KRS 64530, myself and Emily, we worked on that as well as Brenda. And I want to say I appreciate Emily's efforts on this. I know it's been a trying time for her, but she did an excellent job, and I want to acknowledge that. She went above and beyond, in my opinion, on that. And we got together. We were within a few $1,000s of each other, so we're getting better at it, put it that way. The maximum amount for 2018 is $1,515,000 for deputies, assistants, and other employees. Just need the court's approval on that.
I think the way she's got this set up too is, I think the court needs to identify the overtime hours. They want the 4,000, 3,500, like we did last time.
Excuse me?
Saying to the commissioners, to make sure that they understand how she's got this set up.
Yeah.
If they have any questions, it's the same way she did it last time. So is there a motion?
Motion to approve the deputy hire for 2018.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Intra-fund transfer.
Kevin, does that have to be, and when does that have to be in the DLG? The 15th, they have to be in by then, or when do they approve that, by the end of January, or when do you get approval back? I knew, I just didn't know the time, okay.
The KRS just says it has to be submitted to
Yeah,
them.
to them by the 15th, yeah.
Did you get some response back from them afterwards at some point? No?
I
They
never have.
They never.
I don't know if the treasurer's office ever did. I've never got anything back.
Not that I know of, no.
Okay.
I think no news is good news.
They just want the assurance that you've done it.
Evidently.
We'll go ahead with the intra-fund transfer.
We did a transfer from the Occupational Tax Administrator Fund to the Road Fund of $500,000, and a transfer from Occupational Tax to the Jail Fund for $100,000. So the total transfer was $600,000.
Transfer.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Appropriations transfer.
There's a transfer from the sheriff's shift overtime of $4,000, and that is coming from the Hardin overtime of $4,000. Just been a little bit more in one category versus another. The election commissioner's account, we're transferring $700 into that account from the ballots and instructions. They have met a little bit more than we had anticipated. And then we're transferring into judicial center equipment, $56,000, and that is coming out of the general fund reserves. And that is for some repairs to the cooling tower replacement. And we will get reimbursed 80% of that from the judicial, from the
ALC.
ALC.
Did know about the issue they had, we're working on that. Yeah, that shouldn't be on us, let's put it. Working on that.
Is there a motion for the appropriations transfer?
Motion to approve the appropriation transfers.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. approve payment of the bills.
Motion to pay the bills, Judge.
Second.
Favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I've got a last addition here to the agenda, the executive session for litigation. Okay. We just need a motion to go in executive
Go into
session.
executive session, Judge, for litigation.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Noted scoff from the peanut gallery over here.
Call fiscal court back to order. We got the update on litigation and move the motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, Judge.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.